So let's check out Sasha's puppies, huh? So Sasha and Assata had some puppies. This would be second litter for Sasha. Sasha gave birth to Abigail and Dexter and Curltail. And I want to say that they are Tim Tims, but they kind of look a little Mufasa-y. These guys, I don't know who's, I want to guess one or the other, since Panda Bear is black and white, and this one's got a little whiteness to it. I kind of want to say it was Pandas, but it could be Tupac's, and it could be any of them because, I mean, Tiger had Panda, right? So you have, what we got here? We got 5 dogs, and they all got long tails, so none of them have dock tails. 5 puppies. Assata had 5, and Sasha had 5. This is her second litter. So congratulations to Sasha, right? She's got 5, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3 black ones, a brown one. Isn't that cool? And that's special? And then you got mostly black one with a little white around the neck and a little white spot right there on the back of its head. So they're only a week old. It's August 2024. I don't know the precise date, but I don't know the precise date that they were born. So I believe it's the 21st of August, so roughly August 14th, 2024. So they got some twitches. It's interesting. You'll have Antifa will just push them until they come alive. What are y'all doing just lying here, not moving around? But I wonder if it's instinctual, them being twitching. I'm sitting here, filming them and talking to them, and so it's like, is that danger? We don't know. It could be danger. It could be a friend. It could be danger. We don't know. So, should I pick one up? I think they're all just twitching. They're all laying so nicely. And they don't really do much. They still have their eyes closed. So they seem like they're, fat and happy, right? So, I'm not even for sure what the ratio of boys to girls are. And actually, I'm a little worried about Sasha because she's got like a retained placenta, I think. And so we want to hurry up and we want all that to come out. So hopefully that doesn't get hemorrhaged and we don't have any complications with that. So let's pick up this guy here, and then we'll just say hi to him, okay? And then we're gonna go see Malia, okay? So here, hi there. I'm a little fat puppy with my tongue sticking out a little bit. All right. So, there's a girl. She's got her tongue out, and you pretty much can see what's going on. I'll just try to get her a little cameo, give her a little moment. Hi, I'm comfortable and well fed. Got my little tongue out. I haven't opened up my eyes yet. I kind of squint. I'm kind of opening them up, but I don't want to open them up just yet. Okay. So, so there you go. That's one of the puppies there. Okay, let's lay this puppy down here. All right, no, okay, I lay the puppy down. There you're with your friends. Part of me gets worried, like, why do you have your tongue open? Are you still alive? But it's, yes, I'm alive, well fed. I got a big fat milk belly. And I'm just satisfied to the max. So technically it could be any of them. I'm thinking it could be a Don Carlos, it could be a Jax, it could be Scarface, Babyface. I guess it's not Henry. Could be Natty Nat, but Docktail, probably not Natty Nat, probably not Henry. Or Spartacus or Maximus. Not Tim Tim, not Mufasa, not Ida. Not Little Lily. So I guess Scarface, Babyface, Jax, Don Carlos, or Panda, or Tupac, or those are the 6 possibility fathers. No. So we got one little black girl here, and then should I check them? See, they're just laying so comfortable. She's just, I don't know, he or she is just like so happy and comfortable. Okay, that's a girl too. So you got 2 black girls. And then what is this? Another girl. Goodness gracious, 3 black girls. They say that if God wants you to be a baby, if you're ready for babies, God will give you a girl. If you're not ready to love yet, He'll give you a boy. I want to say the brown one's a girl too. I want to say 5 girls. Sasha had 5 girls. Is that possible? Now, Assata had 3 girls and 2 boys. Let's go check out Assata's. So here's Assata. These are Assata's babies. So another black and white one. And it's almost identical in terms of like colors and shapes. 5 puppies. 3 of them black, like very black. Then a black and white one, right? Oh, look at that, my little tongue is sticking out. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Now this one's got some breathing issues, but it's kind of endearing. So when it wants some attention, it just... And I like it because it always seems like it's Malia's friend. I think Malia can hear him, and so therefore can find her way. Malia's this tiny little one right here. And I don't like to mess with Malia. I don't like playing with her, handling her. I'll talk to her, but really everything's about Malia. I don't want these other bullies, these other bigger dogs pushing her away and just letting her not being fed. While Assata doesn't do anything and then just lets her starve and die. So I'll actually take... I'll take 4 of the puppies away from Assata just so she'll take care of Malia and make sure we get her a nice little milk belly, make sure she gets her colostrum. Because I'm just worried. They say 1 out of 100 runts don't make it. And it is runt, and it's just, there's nothing... Sometimes there's nothing you could do about it. Sometimes you didn't feed the mother while she was pregnant enough. But other times it just wasn't situated in the womb, the same way as the other ones were. So just like you had that brown one, you got this gray one here. And then you have some docked tails, though. So I feel like they're similar, but they're different. If I'm a betting man, I don't know why I would even say any of this, frankly. I want to say the other ones are Jax's, and then this one would be Jax and Sasha. And then the Assata and... What are you reaching for? You could tell how happy a puppy is by how they're laying down. So if they're laying on their back, they are... milk belly, happy, peaceful. Natty Nat. I'm thinking these are Natty Nat's puppies. But he had 3 black ones. And this is a boy. You're a little boy. So he had 3 black ones, 1 black and white one, and then 1 off-color one. So 1 gray one, 1 brown one. So almost identical with the same litters. And this one's a little happy one over here too. We'd already met 2 of them. Who did we meet? We met... I want to say we met the black and white one, and I named her Joan. I named black and white one Joan Jet, Joan of Arc, and then the black one, boy with a dark tail. I guess this guy here, Leonard. This is Leonard, huh? Leonard's pretty happy. You pretty happy, Leonard? He's like, hell yeah, this is the life. This is is the life. So there you go. What's incredible, I would say, actually with all of us, frankly, the fact that we're still standing is remarkable. Sasha, I don't have any hair-raising experiences with Sasha, but Assata, when she was a puppy in Nevada, as soon as I got to Nevada, I was there for about a month or so, maybe 2 weeks, a month, and I was building a house, and I was doing all by myself, and I was doing a pretty good job. I was on my way, and then just it rains and downpours, and it's a flash flood. I find Assata in a bed of ice. One of them, she actually got lost 2 times. One of the puppies, one puppy got taken by the river. I couldn't find it. I kept walking and walking, and I couldn't find it. I found Assata. Assata had been taken but about 100 feet down the river. And so eventually I found Assata. It's like 3 in the morning, dark as hell. I don't have any light except for, I guess, light on my phone or something. As I kept walking, I kept seeing like another thing that I owned and then another thing that I owned. And then I get back and my truck is gone. It was only like 3 inches high. The puppies were underneath the truck and it was only 3 inches. When it was 3 inches, I should have just pulled the truck right up onto the top of the ridge instead of keeping it down in the ravine. And actually when I saw that it, Tiger was barking, the puppies were screaming. Oh, God, I feel so sad about baby Tupac isn't going to make it. And then Tierra Bianca isn't going to make it. And Gray Squirrel. And baby Tupac, I found him on a bed of ice as well. So when I get back to my truck, I get back to the property, my 40 acres, and my truck is gone. I have to go back down the ravine 2 miles. I'd already walked 5 miles. Then I walked another 2 miles, and they're in the truck, and they're in a bed of ice. It's raining, it's hailing, it's coming down for like 3 hours. Just cats and dogs. It was awful, torrential rainfalls. So Assata, I found Assata in a bed of ice, and little baby Tupac, which kind of looks like this one, and was just black and white. So I got a full-grown black and white dog who's got a dock tail. So these could be Tupacs. So this one could be literally a baby Tupac, and she barely lived. Assata barely lived. I had to put Assata and the 3 other ones in a bucket: Spartacus and Maximus, Henry, and Spartacus, Maximus, and Natty, and who's the other one? Why am I forgetting this? And Assata. So Natty, Assata, Henry, and Spartacus were in a bucket as little puppies, like this size. And I had him in a bucket, and baby Tupac was on the bottom of it. I already think he was dead. The other 2 looked like they were dead. And then as I was walking to the neighbor's house, like 3 fucking miles away, I kept laying them down on the ground and just blowing hot air onto their bodies, trying to get their, body heat back up and trying to tell them to fight and rage against the dying of the light. And then eventually I got to the neighbor's house, the only neighbor that was around. There was 2 neighbors, and then he wasn't around, so I just stayed in a shed and I warmed the puppies up. So Assata lived. And then these are her puppies. She went through some shit. I found her in a bed of ice of hail. The truck went down 2 miles and it hit a rock and it flipped over. I was hoping for the best. If it just floated, and it just floated and went down, it should have been fine. But it was torrential rainfall, and then it was a good little the water carried the truck, and it, for about 2 miles, it probably was a fun little, white water adventure. They were just on the back of it, screaming. It's all hitting and going crazy and confused, and they don't know what's up. And then when it hits, the whole thing flips over. And then when I jumped up onto the side of it, I pulled the truck up, and I saw that the truck was on its side, and so they were like on the door, and there was a bed of hail, a bed of ice. And so I had picked up Assata from the bed of ice, and then about 1 mile, 2 miles, and blowing hot air into the side of their bodies. When I found the shed, then I was able to maintain warmth. They were going to be warm, okay? And this was in the fall, so it wasn't even supposed to be cold, but just that hurricane weather hit, and everything got cold. And like I said, it was raining, cats and dogs, and then that was like 3 o'clock, and then about I don't know, 6 or 7 o'clock, it started raining again. And then that's when it took the truck, and the truck, hail. I mean, shit, I think baby Tupac might have just died of the cold ice. They were all sitting in there, and I want to say Assata. So I found Assata first time. She was like 100 feet away from the truck. But when I found the truck, she was on the pedal. So she was actually safe from the bed of ice. The other 4 were on top of each other. Baby Tupac had already died, and I think another one, Gray Squirrel or Tierra Bianca, had slipped off into the window. Like the window was broken, so I think the water just carried the Tierra Bianca and Gray Squirrel on down the line, and I never found them. Found the generator and some of the other stuff. I actually never walked up and down the ravine to see what property I could find. There's another guy that was, way down the way. So these are Assatas, and I call them battle-born. They were born in Colorado, but as puppies, they went through some hell. They had a battle. So they were born in war. They were born in a battle. So, I feel like, it's terrible that the 3 puppies had died, but in a way, with 5 puppies and then another 5 puppies, 10, that means I'm up by 7. So, and pretty soon they're all puppies now, so they're like not scary, and they're not barking all the time, and they're not mean to each other, and they're lovable right now. So, give them 6 months and I'll be like, damn it, Joan, what the hell, shut up, Joan, shut up, yeah, people trying to sleep. But for right now, Joan and Leonard are innocent and sweet, and even the older ones are innocent. They're just not as sweet, I guess. So I have to tell them to shut up here in a second. Kind of ruining the shot. I guess that not everything's perfect, but gosh, I need to get these guys adopted, and I need to get them adopted quickly. Not just the puppies, but my dogs are going to be harder, because if you love them as a puppy, you'll always remember them as a puppy. And so if you get mad at them as adults, you'll remember when they're just little puppies. Take lots of pictures of them when they're puppies, because they're not so cute and innocent and sweet when they're older.